Hello friends. So today we are back with this Impala, or my Impala, and we have got to get this headliner under control. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put the back seat in, and then we're going to get started on doing this. Now it's coming down right here, and it is torn up over there, so we'll just kind of stay away from those areas. But there's a lot of yellow. You can tell that this car had been smoked in a lot and not maintained, so we're just gonna, you can see it there, you know, just straight strips of the beige and the cream color and lots of yellow. So if you've seen my videos before, you know that I clean the headliners with a palm polisher. It doesn't have a lot of power, but it's got enough to clean it. It's not going to take it down. I don't use so much fluid that it's overwhelming the headliner, even the old ones. So let's get started with our day. Like I said, we've got to finish this car up because Dad needs to shop tomorrow. So, and I tried to get tags on it today. This is not even 1 million people in this city, and our county offices cannot figure out how to get everybody in for tags. We've got like 5 offices. Anyway, let's get started with the day. Ew. Towel's got quite a bit of stuff on it. We have quite a bit of gunk above the driver's area, so I just sprayed it, and we're gonna let that sit for a sec. Maybe it'll penetrate some of those stains, and then we'll go around and get that done, and then we're done with the headliner, except I need to glue. Oh, there it is. I need to glue that up, so we'll be doing that here in just a few. Now, this thing is all rolled up and out of whack and everything, so I just stuck it up there. It's my car, I'm not worried about it. But the ends have rolled up, so it's not even going around the edges anymore. Alrighty, so I don't have any sets that will fit. The sets that I have are like Mazda, Sentras, you know, the little bitty floorboards. So I've got this one. It's a lone match, so I can put that in the driver's side. This one is just, I don't know, like a tan color. I'll clean it up and I will put that on the passenger side. It fits really well. These came out of the old Impala, so I'm gonna put those in the back seat. And then we have this little bitty one, and I am gonna put that on the hump. Let me show you what's going on here. We've got some wicking going on, which is normal. And just a little bit here, but it smells pretty rough. So I'm gonna go ahead and vacuum, get that out of the way. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put some more cleaner on here and try and extract more that has come up or something like that. So we just wanna make sure we get that handled, at least for me. So let me first go over the products that I used in this detail. Let's go over that. Now, as for the carpets, I dumped stuff on the carpets in order to allow them to soak. Back passenger side, I used cleaning ammonia. This was the only bottle I had, so I used it. On the driver's side back seat, I used the LA Totally Awesome Orange. This is a heavy duty degreaser. I wanted to break up that stuff big time. I also use Coach Kimmy Green Star, and I use that on the front floorboards to allow those to soak. When I got to the extraction phase, what I did was I mixed up some Flex Ice and some Flex Citrus. I mixed them together, okay? And then the back seats definitely looked like they had a little bit of an issue, and the wicking and all of that. So today I went ahead and went over the back floorboards again, and this time I used Zep Premium Carpet Cleaner. I really like this particular product. It's got to be the red jug, otherwise I won't use it. My own creation. It's just a 12-ounce spray bottle. I fill this up with water, and then, because when it comes to scents, if you have nasty odors and things like that, you need to have citrus scents, okay? I have lime, I have grapefruit, I have pineapple, and I have lemon blossom. Now, sometimes they're a little too tart. So what I'll do is I brought up a strawberry and a grape, and I will put one of these in, and to tone it down just a pinch, I will add a little bit of fruity scent to it, and then I just mix it up. Now, the one that I want to dominate, so I want a citrus to dominate, I'll put about 15 drops in, and then I'll put a little bit of the fruity, maybe 5 drops, okay? And that's how I mix it, and it does really good, especially when you put it on wet carpet. You spray it on, you've got your rubber glove, rub it in, and allow it to dry. If you do that like once a month, not necessarily shampoo, but spray the carpet, rub it in, and allow it to dry on its own, before you know it, you're not even going to have a remnant of some of those nasty scents. I also used Sprayway on the nastiness, the nicotine, and that other crap on the windows. Truck drivers would be married to this stuff if we could. As for the protection, I use the Meguiar's Natural Shine. I like this one, and I also like the Insane Shine. The problem with the Insane Shine is if you put that on your dash, it is so shiny that it will reflect back in your face. And I just don't really care for that. I don't want a customer to be in an accident because there was too much reflection. You know what I mean? Now, as for the headliner, this was also very cheap. I used Mean Green, and from the laundry aisle at your grocery store, I got OxyClean, the liquid form. I used 1 ounce of Mean Green and 1 ounce of the OxyClean, and the rest of it water in my 24-ounce bottle. I really like this mixture. It does a really good job, especially on the headliners. It also does a good job to spot clean. You know what I mean? Like on a seat or something. It's just really good. So you might have seen me using a bucket of water and one of my scrubby pads. What I did was I just put a little bit of this LA Totally Awesome bathroom cleaner, and this is antibacterial because it cleans the bathroom. And I would just pour a little bit of that in there. I really like this stuff. My worst detail, the worst detail that I've ever done was that Ford Freestyle, and I did all of it with the bathroom cleaner from LA Totally Awesome. Didn't stain anything and cut right through that and took care of that nasty stench that was in there. Okay, so the last thing I used was JMG APC. Now, I'm currently on this, so I just started with it, but I did strengthen it. What I did in my 32-ounce bottle is I put about 4 ounces of product and the rest of it water. I didn't know if it was going to cut through some of that nastiness on those surfaces, but it actually did a really good job in conjunction with the steamer. So that's what I used to clean it, and this was gifted to me also. So that's the products. Now let's go look at the car. Alrighty, friends, so this 2005 Chevy Impala belonging to me that came from a scrapyard is done. The exterior just had a wash off at the car wash. We will work on the exterior in a few weeks. I'm expecting some products to come from a brand for me to try. Why not try them on this car? So let's take a look. That is looking so much better. You can see the wear and tear now. I got all of that gunk and dirt off of there. Isn't that so nice to be clean? We're gonna look into what we can do with this seat. These carpets, they look much, much better. They will never be right. Let's take a look at the steering wheel. That was a big thing. It was icky. I also got protection on the car. Now, that box, that console, smells like Mary Jane. I hate the smell of that crap. Smells like a skunk's butt to me. And so I've got some stuff in there and I've got it propped up so that it will air out. Got that looking much, much better. Everything cleaned out. It does have protection. Got all the nasty seafood off of the seats. I don't have any leather conditioner with me. All I have is the Natural Protectant by Meguiar's. And so I did use that here on the back seat. I got these cleaned up. We learned this is not mold. It's peeling seat. I mean, it had gunk and stuff on it, yes, but it was peeling seats. Let's see if I can shade this a little bit so you can see. It is still wet. I imagine it will be for a couple of days because I used a lot of fluid. But my gosh, it's looking better. Now I got the headliner up, but like I said earlier, it's rolled up, so it's not even going all the way back. But that's fine. It's okay with me. Alrighty, I have a little container in my pickup that's eventually going to come over here. Because the carpets are still wet, I still have these floor mats. I just put them in the back. This one's wet in itself. And this one too. So it's okay to just let them dry. Got that looking good, clean. No more gunk. Got that looking much, much better, and protection. Looking much better than it was. This corner still has some issues, but I think over time it will all work itself out. And the reason I say that it'll all work itself out is because I'm gonna shampoo the carpets again. I mean, this is not the only time they're going to be shampooed. I'm going to shampoo them at least once a year. So we might be able to get more dirt out. And hardly ever anybody rides with me other than Bella. So having additional dirt is not going to be a big deal. This is the one that had all that black on it. But my gosh, it sure looks pretty darn good if you ask me. Do you want to try out your new car, Bella? Do you want to try out your new car? Okay, well, come on. Come on. You go try out your new car. Go on, get up in there. Go ahead, check it out, young lady. Good girl, what do you think? Is it good? Is it good, Bella? Is it good? Alrighty, friends. So when I get my tags on Wednesday, that's when my appointment is, then I'll be able to drive it. It's looking good. I'm pleased with it. Turned out much, much better than I expected. And in vehicles like this, remember, don't have high expectations. You will inevitably disappoint yourself. So, this has been a fun little project. I cannot wait to do the exterior, get it looking good. I'm looking at maybe some pinstriping of a different nature. Anyway, that concludes the Chevy Impala detail from the scrapyard. Never count out those scrapyard cars. Just saying. Thanks for hanging out on my channel, guys. I sure do appreciate it. And until the next video, you know how it goes.